Good morning from here. This is a subtle reminder of the Saturday morning seminar happening 11th of March, this week Saturday by 7 a.m. It is a seminar I've organized for parents. In the course of practical mentorship with the adolescents, I've realized that a lot of them are disillusioned. They are disoriented. Many of them are trailing a path that is absolutely different from their purpose. Many of them have been led into a state of confusion as a result of the erroneous guidance of parents. A lot of the parents have stereotyped ambitions in their minds for their children, failing to take into consideration the inborn gifts and talents of their children. I want you parents to know that this is especially wrong. There's an example I usually give, a practical example that happened about one of my mentees in Ibadan who was supposed to get promoted to SS3 in arts class but failed. I think he was promoted on trial or something. And the mom called me that, this boy is not doing well and all of that. I said, okay. He's my mentee, no problem. Let me talk to him. I now spoke to this boy in a basic and relatable manner. And this boy clearly explained to me that he doesn't have interest at all in art class, that he doesn't want to be a lawyer at all, that the dream he had for himself since childhood was to go into anything engineering because he's very witty and he's very intelligent when it comes to setting up things, connecting wires. He said he has this uncanny zeal to always want to repair any electronic device that gets spoiled in the house. Some he will succeed, some he will not, but that he has that gift. Do you know what this boy eventually told me in conclusion? He said, "Ma, although I've been promoted to SS3 on trial, but I don't mind starting SS1 again if you can talk to my mom to appeal to my dad to let me go back to science class." That means this boy has been misled to art class. Upon further finding, I realized that the dad was a lawyer, and so the family wanted him as the firstborn to read law, to become a lawyer too. Many parents make this mistake. Many of us try to fulfill our failed or realized ambitions through our children. A lot of us had ambitions we wished to fulfill in future. But because many of us were not able to realize that, we try to push and force our children to it. And for many of us who succeeded in realizing our ambition, we want a carry-on. So we say, oh, my firstborn will continue this line. My firstborn must continue this line of succession in this career. That is admirable, but this is not especially the right thing to do. A child who has this uncanny passion for taking care of people whom the sight of blood does not irritate, who likes to care for people that are sick, might be tending towards becoming a medical doctor or a nurse. Now, this child is, should I say unfortunately, born into a home where both parents are into journalism and they try to steer him or her along this path. This is painfully wrong, and many parents have continually been doing this. I want you to know that success is relevant only to your purpose. You are only truly successful if you do what God intended for you to do. There's no human being God created that did not intend that they fulfill a particular purpose. And until you come into that purpose, you cannot truly be successful. You cannot truly feel fulfilled with whatever it is you are doing. I don't care how much money that brings to you. And the only way you can fulfill, when God gave every human being he created a purpose, he garnished each of us with peculiar innate gifts to help us fulfill our purpose. Imagine how fluently I speak now. I know so. I'm not being a braggart now. Imagine if Ab initio, when I went into the higher institution, I pursued something in journalism, mass communication. I would have done unimaginable high exploits. But all thanks to God, I still got it midway. And I'm still trailing my purpose. Now I'm fulfilling it. So imagine if I had parents who early enough came into the understanding that Taye Lolu is very eloquent when she talks. She's convincing when she speaks. And they guide me into going for journalism or mass communication. I would have done exceptionally and admirably well. So please, parents, I'm having this seminar this week, Saturday, 7 a.m. with parents. I'm taking in only 50 parents so that I can painfully answer every question that is thrown to me. I can take my time to really clear any doubts, any misunderstanding, and any errors in the course of the seminar. That is why I'm taking only 50 parents. The registration fee, which I call commitment fee, is 1,000 naira. 1,000 naira. The seminar is going to be in 2 parts. The first part is how to identify your child's gifts and talents, the innate inborn gifts and talents. Because some parents that are advised about this, they told me, I don't know. And today he likes this. Tomorrow is as if he likes this. I don't even know how to. That is why I'm doing this. And the second part of the seminar is how to harness this inborn gifts and talents with course subjects for secondary school students and course study in the university. If you have children preparing to go to SS1 or perhaps they're about to write JAMB to pick university course, this seminar is strategically for you. But also, if you have younger children, perhaps going into secondary school now, it is not too early to partake of this seminar so that you'll be able to constructively guide your children when they get to those kairos situations. A fish cannot thrive on land because that is not the domain God intended for him to thrive. A rabbit can never thrive in water because water is not the territory God intended for him to thrive. Until you harness your gifts and your talents with whatever choice of career, whatever you want to do, you cannot be truly successful. I want to help you parents from all around the world. I want to help you that your children come into their purpose and they do not miss it career-wise or purpose-wise as they grow up. Join me in this seminar. Send me a WhatsApp message today, 080-3840-8948. Register from now. By 6 p.m. tomorrow, registration will be over. And I want to take just 50 parents. Registration, 1,000 naira, which I call commitment fee. Get ready. Saturday morning, 7 a.m. is going to be a life-changing, life-boosting encounter with Auntie Taye Lolu, the founder and visionary of Raising the Bar with Auntie Taye Lolu. I'm a life coach.